sort of exchange of ideas, shared realities and experiences. And I think that was very healthy because within the OECS, to be more particular, a lot of the issues are very similar. And so that the different experiences as it relates to handling those things, I thought was a very healthy exercise.
I'm planning to approach the Media Association of St. Kitts. They're dormant now, but I think the information that we gathered here in Grenada is very important. Important that I think everyone in the media back home in St. Kitts Nevis should be made aware of everything that we've discussed here. And so yes, I'm going to take a role, whether it's a lead role or not. We have 4 people here from St. Kitts, including myself, and I will be taking a role in ensuring that our other media organizations in St. Kitts are made aware of this information.
You're watching the GIS News Hour. We'll be right back after the break.
Prepare for hurricane. Make sure you have your radio and your batteries too. Waterproof flashlight candles will do. Tin stuff, garbage bag, first aid kit. Come on people, make sure you have it. Clean water in a container and a hurricane plan. Hear me no man.
Hurricane damage is beyond your control. Surviving the aftermath is up to you. Have a hurricane plan. It can save your life and your family too.
Prepare for hurricane. Your hair, prepare for hurricane.
I heard about storm surge on TV, but didn't really know what it was.
I found to wipe this out. The sea swept away everything. All gone. The waves were higher than the house.
The devastating force of a storm surge is awesome. Wave after wave. Tons and tons of water lashing and smashing down all before it. Storm surge. It's a hazard. Hazards. Take control. Reduce your loss. If you live alongside the seaside, sooner or later, storm surge, the big waves and high seas caused by a storm will threaten your property. Plan for it. Build for it. Maybe don't build there at all. Find out more about storm surge and other hazards at your local disaster office. A message from your National Disaster Office and SIDERA.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Officials at the Inland Revenue Department say they are committed to ensuring that Grenada enhances operations at the department, leading to increased revenue collection. The country has been chosen as the pilot site for the tax e-filing system, which has an official launch date of July 8. It is currently undergoing the business education component. The training session is geared at exposing the participants to the online or front-end system by providing practical demonstrations of the various functions of the system. Comptroller of the IRD, Ms. Pauline Peters, reiterated the importance of the training for ensuring a smooth implementation process.
At the Inland Revenue Division, we anticipate that there is going to be a lot of benefits both for the government and the business community. One example of that is the ease of doing business. Faster and more convenient access to services provided by the Inland Revenue Division. You will now have 24-hour service delivery. We will now provide access to persons in the diaspora, particularly for making payments. And we now have persons who make the property tax payment from abroad, and we would have to deal with the complaints that I have not received my receipts, I don't know if my payment has been credited to my account. But with this system, taxpayers in the diaspora will be able to stay in the convenience of their home and make their payments, and that payment will automatically be uploaded to their own tax account in our system. We should see a reduction in the administrative and communication costs incurred by both the taxpayers and the government as we both adopt the concept of going green, so less paper, less time being wasted. There obviously is going to be a potential for increased revenue, and the potential is also there to create synergies because other government departments that receive or collect revenues will soon be able to use the same platform. So their persons who are making payments to them will be able to log on online and make those payments to that particular division.
Participants are also being briefed on what can be expected in their interactions with the IRD. The training is being facilitated by Ms. Asta Dajin of the Norway Registers Development, or NRD, the firm contracted to develop the front-end system for the Windward Islands.
Well, you have tax filing system as a front-end system, including various services such as registration of e-users, e-registration of taxpayers, e-filing services, and e-payment services. And you have sectors as back office system, communicating with tax e-filing system. All government institutions such as IRD, Customs, PFM will be able to use tax filing system from their offices, and taxpayers will be able to use system from public location using the internet.
E-taxation services are scheduled to be launched in July 2013. The work program of the Committee of Social Partners and the development and implementation of a social protocol as a strategic mechanism for the formulation and implementation of national policies. These are some of the subjects that were addressed in the third meeting between government and the committee. A release from the Ministry of Finance says an experienced regional professional was identified to facilitate the preparation of the social protocol. The composition of the subcommittee on wages, prices and productivity and on economic development was also discussed. Prime Minister Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell also took the opportunity to brief the meeting on the payment of new salaries to public officers and pensioners as at the end of May 2013. He reconfirmed government's commitment to meet all of its obligations to public officers in accordance with the various agreements, and noted that government and the unions are continuing discussions about the schedule for the retroactive payments. The Committee of Social Partners meets on a monthly basis. Some of the big names in soca, Terrakid, Boise, and Soca Banton will entertain carnival lovers on Thursday at the launch of Carnival City. Carnival City has been moved from Garfield's on the Kirani James Boulevard to the Morris Bishop Highway. The activity, which was started 3 years ago, is designed to give patrons a taste of what the entertainers have to offer for the season.
Every Thursday we have an activity showcasing all aspects of carnival. So the mass, the pan, the soca artists, the music, traditional mass, everything is represented. As I said, is aimed at ensuring that there's things carnival-like during that carnival season or carnival period. So we kick off tomorrow at Fun City from 8 p.m. We have I think a good cast to kick off the events tomorrow. We have the Worst Ways Family, we have Terrakid, we have Boise, we have Laura Lisa, we have Soca Banton, you know, a number of our local artists. And it is also a platform giving our local artists an opportunity to really share their music with us for the season, you know, outside of just the shows that we can attend and the national competitions. There is nothing other than that for them to really share their music with us, and that is one of the objectives too of Carnival City.
Ms. Oslin Crosby, the administrative assistant at the Spice Mass Corporation. She told the Government Information Service that they had no choice but to move to a new location because of the traffic disruptions caused during the use of the previous venue.
As we moved deeper into the season, we realized that there was an overflow of vehicles. People attended. And while we anticipated the support, it was huge. It was way bigger than we even expected. And what you had was people parking alongside the sidewalk together with unauthorized vending, creating a serious traffic problems logistically for the RGPF. So we had to move to another venue. And what we realized with Fun City, there's a bigger parking space. And while you have the highway, there's also space on the side that you can park and not obstruct traffic. And we did a meeting today with the officers, and from what we would have seen, it would be better than it was last year, and we're really looking forward to the kickoff to the season tomorrow.
Ms. Beverly Woodruff, also of the SMC, says people will not be allowed to vend on the sides of the road during the shows.
Vending will not be allowed on any part of the street. And it will create a store once it is set, because let's put it this way. You cannot ask the vendors to go lower down. If they go in front of Huggins, they mess up Huggins. Everybody vend and walk away. They make more money than the people on the inside, but nobody cleans up. And you cannot encourage that. We are operating, they've allowed us to use inside of the place, the Fun City. We cannot pay to clean up the streets for the vendors. So we are going to put it out now. There will be no vending. So we will be asking them to move. And we don't want it to get ugly. So if you need to vend, maybe you need to approach the gentleman who owns the place and try to seek some sort of accommodation. But vending on the street outside will be a problem.
In the region, the Minister of Haitian Living Overseas, Bernice Fidelia, has quit the cabinet of Prime Minister Laurel Lamont amid allegations that she holds United States citizenship. A statement from the Office of the Prime Minister confirmed the registration of the 51-year-old minister in the wake of allegations by several Haitian lawmakers that she is an American citizen, even though it has not yet been proven. One legislator, Joseph Joel John, said he has the number of Fidelia's United States passport, as well as the information when she became an American citizen. Haiti's constitution prevents nationals from holding government office while being a citizen of another country. That's news. Sports is next.
Volleyball Championship second round qualifiers comes to Grenada. June 20 to the 24th. World Volleyball Championship second round qualifiers. The Spice Girls are ready.
Hi, I am Junior Murray. Let's keep our athletes and sports clean. No dope in sports.
Hello, sportscast dominated by cricket. Rain forces no result in the Champions League fixture between New Zealand and Australia at Edgbaston. West Indies looking to Friday's showdown with South Africa in the Champions League. They're looking forward to that game and looking to win to advance to the semi-finals. Grenada's national volleyball team received support from the Grenada Olympic Committee, the GOC, for their participation in the third round of the World Qualifying Volleyball Tournament That's on at this time. Hello, I'm Trevor Thwaites with the latest edition of the GIS Sports. The Champions Trophy game between New Zealand and Australia at Edgbaston Wednesday ended in no result after it was prematurely halted by rain.